Well, hello. I don't know if I'm out there or not. I think I am. I think I messed up the thumbnail thing too. But anyway, we're gonna see how this works. So welcome to vanofaction.com, our first live experiment. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know if anyone's even going to watch this, but I found out a little while ago that I could use live. My YouTube channel had evolved to a point where live videos were possible. So I thought I'd give it a try, because there are times when I've thought being able to do something live and share the experience as it's happening with people would be maybe more beneficial, maybe helpful, you know. It certainly saved me a lot of time in terms of setting up and tearing down, but I'm not sure just how this works. So this video is going to be just a test. That's where I live. And I've got a good Wi-Fi signal there. I don't have any Wi-Fi in the shop at all. I'm not sure if this runs on Wi-Fi. I'm not sure if it uses data. So we're just going to see how it goes. I thought I'd start here and walk down to the shop and just see how things are going to work today. I thought it'd be a cool kind of thing to be able to do once in a while, because sometimes I'm in the middle of something. I'm saying, geez, this is so neat. I'd like to be able to tell someone, but there's no way of doing that. And also, I suppose it would depend too on who's out there just happens to be watching right now randomly. I also want to see how, or if this video saves to my channel somehow, and what I can do with it after that, if anything. I don't know whether I could use this at times to be an alternate to doing a video traditionally, just editing a bunch of clips together, or whether I could do something, if it was going to be a short period, just do it all at once. I'm very fortunate. Anyone who's curious, we're very blessed here. That is the Shuswap River. The water you see is the Shuswap River in British Columbia. And right across the river, where the trees I'm pointing at, that's not the other side of the river. That's actually an island. And that island is the tail end of the Shuswap Islands Provincial Park, I think they call it. It's a sanctuary. There's no campgrounds or anything, but it's a wildlife sanctuary. It's just beautiful, just beautiful. Oh, I saw a moose. just out in the corner there last year. We've got all kinds of geese. In fact, right now you probably won't be able to see them, but there's 3 white swans down in the bay. It's just beautiful here. We're very fortunate. But we're in the mountains, and in the wintertime, I don't drive the van. I take the licenses or the insurance right off the van and just park it for the winter, because it's just a little sketchy out here, you know, which is kind of, it's unfortunate because I really miss it. Every once in a while I'll stop and just, for a day like today, or if I want to do something in the shop, I'll get the van out. And just driving it out of the shop, I'll go, holy cow, that's a lot of fun. I really miss it. But anyway, let's just see how this is going to work. I want to go over the roof rack later in the year, do a survey of the roof rack. That's something that I could do live. Certainly some of the other little things that I do around on the van I could do live, no problem at all. So I'm just going to take a minute here to set this up and just see. It's really kind of fun. I mean, this is really, I don't think it's really self-serving. I wouldn't say that. But probably no one's going to be watching anyway. No one's going to see it. So this is just going to be Dave out here rambling for a few minutes just to try and as an experiment. That'd be a neat thing to be able to do. So here we are. So now I just want to just putter away. I may have to get another microphone, because if I was here, you may not be able to hear me very well now. You probably can't hear me at all. I love this. I miss this van. I really miss this van. You probably haven't been here very much of that at all. Now, I'm working on, one of the videos I'm working on now is the end of the season, 3 things we really love and 2 things we'd like to change about the van. And one of the things you're going to hear about is the running boards. We don't have them. Getting in and out of the van is a pain in the neck. Particularly in the wintertime when there's snow. This seemed like a pretty practical alternative. However, it doesn't. It's really inconvenient. And the door, you got to have it just right, or the door doesn't swing properly. And there's always seems to be something going on. Now, one thing I want to see if I can do with this, I wonder if I can swing this camera around. Hang on a second now. I may lose you. There we go. Wasn't that excellent? Good. So we would really like to have running boards, because it's quite a large, high step to get in and out. This looks great when you set it up, but then the door comes along and it rubs on it. That's fine. If you're too close, it'll sometimes knock the step over. I'm always concerned with someone forgetting to actually make the step across and falling down in between. Here's the van and its stored condition. Right now, looking pretty good. Let's see here. I leave the cooler out and the lid up a little bit so that it doesn't get all stinky. Now, this may not work very well at all. I want to try it. If it's too jerky, I apologize. If you have any comments, I'd really like to know. Part of this, I suppose, is going to be what I'm going to do, or if I'm doing anything at all that someone might find interesting. So if you do have something that you'd like to see done, please let me know that in the comments, if there are comments. And if there are comments, and also what time of day, what day of the week would be good, if there is such a thing. Like, if you have any thoughts that way, I'd really appreciate hearing about them, because I just don't know. What's going to work best. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. So if I was working in the van, I'm assuming you can still hear me because I've done videos this way. That's good. I could do this. I could be working away. I could be telling you about what this is, or if someone has a question about how did you do this, Dave. One thing that I've never really talked a lot about, just one little snippet in one video, is the way these doors were designed and the way they stay open. And it's like a $4 hinge from Home Depot. I know you can see people put rams up here and spring-loaded things up here and concealed hinges, and you can spend $40 or $50 just doing one door on hardware, if you know, very easily. And I've got less than $8 into the whole deal, and they work really well. And there's no marks on the ceiling. That's the reason what drove this whole idea was I didn't want to get marks on the ceiling when I opened the door. I wanted to be able to open and close without having anything go up and mark the ceiling at all. Because cedar's pretty soft, and this does it. All you have is your fingers on the top. I machined a little bit of a thumb groove into this side. So this is the kind of thing that I think I should be able to do live if anyone was interested, if it was the right time of day, if it was the right day of the week, if it was anything like that. I don't know. And I don't have my glasses on, so I can't even tell if there's anybody out there watching or not. I may have to try and figure this out from my iPad instead of my phone, because I can't see. I can't see anything. Let's take a peek here. I think I see somebody. I think I see somebody. What does that mean? What does that even mean? I don't know. I don't know if there's someone watching or not. Anyway, that's good. So now this is the shop. And certainly there'll be things to do in the shop. And as I go into the shop, right now, if this is working, oh, somebody's left. If this is working, then I must be on data. And oftentimes I'll lose my signal as I come into the shop. So let's see how that's going to work. If that's going to work at all. It looks like it is. Okay, good. Looks like it's going to work. Oh, but not again. Can you hear me? Can you hear me or not? I'm just experimenting. I don't know whether this is any good or not. I'm not going to be yelling all the time. I know that. So can you hear me now? Can I be heard now? Can I be heard and seen if I'm this far away? I want to just do this test. And I don't know whether I can hide this from people or not. We're going to see. We're going to see. I thought I had someone, but maybe I didn't. There's no comments or anything. Okay. Now, there's a number of things I think I'd like to be able to do live and share live, discuss live. I don't know whether it's going to work or not, but right now I'm going to stop this video. I'm going to go back and see if I can watch this video and see what happens when I turn it off. So everyone be well, be safe. We'll talk soon. Where do you stop it? Well, I don't know how to turn it off.